Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday morning, December 18th. We're looking at window traders market profile of the ES and NQ. So yesterday, ES and SPY, ES got into the rollover gap. SPY got within about $1 and change of both the weekly and daily balance, but rallied late in the day, and now, with 75 minutes to go prior to the opening, possibly looking to gap higher. Again, they're in balance. And that's why, again, I use SPY's chart. So the all-time high for SPY is all the way up at 609.07. So they're still $3 away from that. Okay? NQ, inside day yesterday. So they went from up to balance. Right now, after trading below yesterday's low in the overnight, they just traded above yesterday's high in the pre-market. ES did also traded below yesterday. So the market's been rallying off the overnight lows. Righty is down on the daily and the weekly. Righty needs to take out yesterday's high to put the daily back to balance. Again, we have the Fed at 2 o'clock. They're going to be cutting rates by a quarter point. And then, of course, more importantly, will be his press conference at 2:30. But until that point, we'll trade this as a regular trading day and what the MGI presents to us. So, again, it's early. We still have 75 minutes. But right now, value and a possible gap is in the cards for ES. Remember, we had a gap down yesterday that failed. Although SPY held theirs, if you recall. SPY held a 4-cent gap. So actually, if SPY gaps higher today, you'll leave a little island bottom on this one day, at least to start, if they hold today's gap. Okay? NQ, which couldn't get a 15-wide overnight POC from last night, it would be the next target above yesterday's high. If we open above it, then it becomes a downside target. Don't forget. Remember, their all-time high is right up at 450, so they're not that far away. So each time this market has been attempted to be pushed down by any seller that shows up, and believe me, there really aren't, we've been rebounding, as you can see, as we consistently either get near all-time highs or make all-time highs. You do have housing starts, I believe, at 8:30. Again, we'll see where the overnight highs are. If this is it in NQ, it's a good risk-reward short. You can get out above the 15-wide overnight POC, even though you would have higher value to start. Same with ES. Again, they like front running if they're near them. Again, if we open away from them, right? Say we open around where the afternoon rally high is in NQ, and they hold it, right? And then they start shooting for it, then that becomes a really nice target to get both that, to get yesterday's high, the overnight high, and the 15-wide POC. Remember, it is an inside day. You go with it and monitor for continuation or lack of. In the ES's case, the high, if we start going higher, right? We had a poor high in the 16th. And again, that's the all-time high is on the 16th. All right? So, bulls, once again, trying to control the action. We'll see if they do it throughout most of the morning into the early afternoon prior to the Fed. And then, chart-wise, remember, it's a very tight balance. Okay? That's why I look at SPY's ETF. Very, very tight balance on the daily and the weekly. At some point, we're looking to come out of it. If we're going to get any volatility at all, I would hope it's going to come the rest of this week. Because with next week, with Christmas in the middle of the week, between the ranges and volume we've had, which have been non-existent, I don't expect much next week. So anything we get may occur in the next 3 days. Good luck trading today. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. And we'll recap at 4 p.m.